First of all, my name is Simon Sansome. It's the first time I've spoken at a conference, so thank you very much for letting me speak. I'm the PPC for Charnwood and also a councillor on Charnwood Borough Council. I was elected by a by-election last year, which became from 3rd to 1st, which was quite good. The reason I'm here today is last year I had a serious injury. This is why I'm in a wheelchair. I was fully abled and fully bodied last year, and I'm hoping I'm going to make a full recovery. I specialise in social services. I'm a social worker, well, I work in social services at Leicester City Council, specialising in adult mental health and physical disabilities. Usually, I arrange package of cares and arrange hospital discharges for people. And this time, I was on the other side. I was actually going through the process myself, which was a complete change of heart for me. And until you've actually gone through a situation like that, I don't think you really understand what it goes through. Just to give you an example of what I went through, I was on my back for 10 weeks. I've got 3 perforated discs and damaged nerves, so at the moment I can't walk and I can't stand properly. As I said, I'm hoping to make a full recovery. The reason I've put the motion in today is when I came out of hospital, I didn't realise how isolated I was going to be. I was in hospital for a total of 13 weeks. I was only able to sit up after 13 weeks, and then I was isolated in my living room where I've got my bed at the moment. The only way I can get out at the moment is with my wife, who's here with me today, supporting me. I applied for a blue badge through Leicestershire County Council, and then I was turned down by one, which I was quite surprised about. The reason for this, blue badges are given on a 3-yearly basis. Now, because my condition may be temporary, may be permanent, they turn me down, which I have appealed. Because of the isolation, I didn't know I was going to be so isolated when I actually came out of hospital, and I have had not severe breakdowns, but it gets a bit tearful, gets a bit isolated, and you call up your friends and family saying, do you want to come around for a cup of tea? It's not very nice. You can't go down to your local pub, you can't go to your local shops. Getting out, we have to plan where we go. We have to make sure there's disabled access, we have to make sure there's disabled car parking, and hopefully, I'm hoping, we don't get a ticket by parking in the blue badge bay, because we've got to get the wheelchair out and the frame out, which I try to walk with. The reason I've introduced this motion today is to hopefully address the issue of temporary blue badges. When I was in hospital, I saw at least on my ward, on a bay of 6, that I was in for 13 weeks, so there must have been 20 to 30 people who would benefit from having blue badges. And that means there are thousands of people all over the country with temporary disabilities, temporary illnesses, who would benefit from having temporary blue badges. I'm not saying they should have them permanently, because they do make a recovery, and once they make that recovery, they should hand it back. Okay? So what I'm doing, hopefully today, all I want to do today is give people a helping hand by giving people a temporary blue badge and make their lives a little bit easier, to make it get out and about, reduce the isolation, and make sure people can access the community fairly. And that's it. Thank you.